take me to your leader. No worries, girl. Joana tries to warn Fernando, like, hey, get out of there, get out of there. But Silas is like, the leader is here. It starts lighting them up. You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Lyf of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for a recap and review of 3%, a Netflix original TV series, Season 2, Episode 3, Chapter 3, Estática. I think I pronounced that right. Meaning static. That's what it means, basically. So I want to appreciate y'all for coming back to the channel to catch up on the videos. As I told y'all, I'm going to be giving to y'all weekly. I was unable to give this to y'all last week because I was on my trip. I went to Cuba. I came back from Cuba. Cuba is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country to me. You know, it's not as financially well-to-do as a lot of places in the United States, but I thought it was such a beautiful place. But my trip overall was a disaster. You can check out the video on my channel for my Traveling Talk Tuesday, and I'll talk about what happened. Yeah, it was a mess. So anyway, let's get right into this review. So, Chapter 3, Estacia, Static, Estática. Estática. You know I be pronouncing these words wrong, right? So, I am going to give you Episode 4, Napkin, tonight. It will post somewhere probably around midnight. If you can't stay up that late, it's midnight, Midwest, United States time. If you can't stay up that late, then watch it tomorrow. Okay? So, we wake up with Fernando and Gloria. First, let me stop for a second again. I just mentioned that I be pronouncing these words wrong. Somebody mentioned on the last video how I was pronouncing everything wrong. Forgive me. Forgive me. I know with the names, anyone that is spelled like an English name, I usually give it the English pronunciation, which is dead wrong. So I will try today to correct myself and try to give it the correct pronunciation as it would be done in Portuguese. I'm not fluent in Portuguese. I don't know it. If you know Portuguese, you could translate these videos if you could do that. Okay, so, but I think Fernando and Gloria is correct. Or maybe I need to roll my R's more. Fernando and Gloria? Maybe that's right. Okay, so I need to, anywho. Well, they have made, they got themselves some CB radios, some little static radios. And they off on adventures like little kids would do. You know, we wake up with a little young Fernando and a little young Gloria. And so, like most kids do, you know, you out here with your little radios, finding little treasures. My cousin and I used to do that all the freaking time. Like, finding treasures, discovering stuff. We was, like, trying to figure out if it was 3 Brujas living on the end of the block. We was detectives and everything. We had our little CB transistor radios as well. So we could talk to each other. Breaker, come in. 1, 2, 3, come in. So, they doing what little kids would do. So, he was already smitten with her as a child, as you could possibly see. So he goes on to like to open up the treasure, right? And with all the other kids standing around and Gloria by his side. So then we get to see present day Gloria reach inside and pull out the bomb. She is full of naivety and joy at the same doggone time. Okay, so she walks the bomb right up to the front of the pack of the people that's heading into the process. You know, she's smiling like, oh, so happy I got this doggone bomb in my hand. Hey, Gloria. So she gets on up to the head of the pack. She turns around and look at Fernando, and blood just dripping down her forehead. He in a panic like, no, Gloria. She turns around and poof, her hair blowing all in the wind and everything. The bomb just goes off, y'all. The bomb is going off. Then Fernando wakes up. He was having a nightmare. That's all it was, just a nightmare. Now, I'm here to tell y'all, I don't like Gloria. I don't like her at all. Have not liked her since she came on the screen. I kind of would have preferred if her friend, Ariel, would have been part of the whole main cast. But I don't like Gloria. She could die for all like her. She could die, let her blow up in the wind. That's how I feel about Gloria. So, but I know that'll break little Fernando's heart. I don't care. I don't care. I don't like her. I would not shed not one tear for that girl. But I think that was like the whole point of this episode was like to show us how close they were supposed to be to one another, how much she means to Fernando, and like for her birthday, the little childhood radios that they had, he had fixed hers, and You know, now they can speak to each other again like they used to do when they was kids. And she is thinking, you know, hey, when I get to the other side, we could talk to each other. These antennas are really good. So Rafael already showed us that that ain't gonna happen. Ain't no way no signal getting in and out of there, baby. Ain't no way. So, well, it's time for her to go update her registration. Apparently, they gotta do this at least 5 days before the process, and she want to be the first in line. So, like, let's go, let's get it. Well, we're still 5 days out from the process. I am so surprised we're still on day 5 because I thought that they were gonna have like, because it's only 6 days into the process when the season started. We on episode 3, so maybe tomorrow will be day 6. I don't know, but they moving it on 4 days left. They moving it along kind of slow. They spend a lot of time on day 5, but over at the process, Ezekiel's hair is getting oranger and oranger about each episode. Is it just me? His hair was not this orange. He was not that much of a carrot top. And now I can see it in his beard as well. Were they dyeing his hair to be black? Or his hair is really this orange? I just can't see his hair being this orange. But anyway, or maybe it's just my TV that is this orange. Maybe he's a ginger. I don't know. But anyway, he's walking Michele in to go talk with an old friend. Did I pronounce that right? Is it Michele or Michele? I say Michele, but it has the E, whatever. Anyway, walking in to go talk to an old friend, and baby, it is Celso. It is Celso. He ain't dead after all, y'all. He ain't dead, and Michele is like, oh my God, where the heck he come from? Like, I thought this dude was dead. So, nope. You know Ezekiel got a lot of stuff up on his sleeve. He got some tricks, baby. He is always one step ahead of the game. And she's like, why am I here? Why am I here? What are you trying to prove? And Ezekiel tell her, look, hey, you can say anything you want to this dude. Anything. Well, she go in there and Chelsea's like, my bad. I'm sorry I lied to you about your brother. But I needed you. The cause needed you. So, you know, I know you're going to forgive me, right? The same way I'm going to forgive you for betraying me. And I'm thinking... These dudes know they're good with their mind games. These leaders of the process and the leader of the cause, they good with their mind games. Dude, you lied to her first. So basically, her betrayal to you, even though she didn't realize that you had been lying, it's kind of justified, you know. You was lying to her anyway. So the fact that she deceived you, you know, I guess she kind of deserved it. But I'm still with the cause. I am still with the cause. Y'all have never told me which side are you on. So if you're watching this video and you watch this show, drop down in the comment section today. Are you with the process or are you with the cause? Nobody's going to judge you. I'm just with the cause myself. But nobody's going to judge you. So drop it down in the comment sections. Are you with the process or are you with the cause? El proceso or el caso? Did I pronounce that right? El caso or caso? I just be fucking up the Portuguese language. I apologize. Okay, anyway. So, Ezekiel is like, well, you know, I hope the fact that you know exactly or you're reminded about what they did to you, it makes you mad enough to do what needs to be done. Let's get it. You're going to go in, infiltrate the cause again, and this time you're going to be on my side, though. So, you need to figure out what's up with that doggone bomb. That's what I need for you to do. So, you tell her, look, I got your back here, but out there, you on your own. There's nobody else knows what we doing but us, okay? So she's like, okay, just give me a transmitter and I got you. I'm down. And I'm like, I told y'all before I didn't like her either. I didn't like her either from the jump. Something about her whole disposition just works my doggone nerves. Anyway, Rafael saw her come out of the cut with Ezekiel. And he's like, who you talking to? Because he saw her talking on a little transistor. Who you talking to? I see you, girl. I got my eyes on you. I know you up to something. Well, he asked her, how did you get access to the restricted area? You got some special privileges or something? Well, of course she's going to lie to him and tell him that it's all part of the test, you know, because she's supposed to be running a special test. And she had to go check out the cells where all the traitors are being held. And she throws this look at him. Like you. That's what she's saying. The traitors. You know, he's taking it back a little, but I'm like, don't let her sway you. Don't let her punk you out, Rafael. Stand firm. Stand strong. You know what I'm saying? So, back in the inland, Gloria is eagerly waiting her turn, and we flip back to Fernando. You know, after he come home from the process 104. He's a failure in his father's eyes, but his father still want him to big up the process, you know. So he got this little young girl named Camila step up to tell the people how she quit the process. You know, she quit the process, took the money. But what she did with the money is what's the benefit, was the blessing, right? So she came up like, you know what? I took the money and I donated half to the church. And I'm going to use the other half to spreading the gospel about the founding fathers and uplifting their word. And I'm like, girl, no, ma'am, Pam. That is not what we do. You're broke, you're destitute, and you gave up your supposed chance in the process so you could be financially set, and then you just going to give your doggone money away? Are you kidding me right now, girl? Y'all are brainwashed. Brainwashed. Nah, dude, nah. But Fernando's daddy's like, hey, you know, she gave up the process so she could help. Oh, and here my son. He gave it up so he could help too. Help spread the gospel, spread the word. Tell everybody what you learned, Fernando. Go on, share it. Fernando ain't here for that. He is not here for that. He tells the congregation, the people that's standing around, look here, y'all being duped. Y'all been running amok, led astray, bamboozled. You've been all that stuff. The process is a lie. And Fernando's like, fuck the process and anybody else who got something to do with it. Bump all that and let the church say amen. Can the church say amen? All right now. So Fernando, end up getting his ass whooped because of that. A few of the believers decided to follow him out. It's about 20 of them mugs out there. They real tough for beat up a dude in a wheelchair. All 20 of y'all need to beat up this one dude. But he had to be rescued by Gloria. Y'all all heard whooping this one dude. Yeah, see, they wasn't tough at all. Y'all heard whooping this dude ass in a wheelchair. And then one little girl come in like, stop. How you say stop in Portuguese? It's not alto. Alto is in Puerto Rican Spanish. I forgot how to say stop. Anyway, she's stopped him from getting his butt whipped. This is probably something that she's been doing all of his life. Probably. So, Eliza, because I was calling her Elisa. Eliza's doing her registration. She's going to do Gloria's registration. But the chip not working. So Fernando is happy, but Gloria goes into a panic, like, hey, what the fuck I do wrong? I know I was doing everything right with Fernando. You was watching me. You know I did everything right. Basically, the system had to be rebooted. The data that the process has, that's all that really matters, because without that data, then everything would go wrong. So Gloria was about to lose her shit, though, if she wasn't able to get in. Fernando decides now is the time to stop her from trying to go into the process because her life going to be in danger. And he wants her to promise to not go. She's like, no, you tripping. You got me messed up. He tell her, like, the cause is planning an attack. She's like, they attack every dog on you. He said, no, this one is for real. How do you know it's for real, Fernando? How do you know? Are you with the cause? Of course I'm not with the cause. You know me. You know me, girl, right? So she like, what then? What are you trying to prove? Everybody at the church, they already warned me about you. They already said you was going to come down to me like this. And he tell her, look here, everything that my father is saying is a lie. I just didn't say anything before. And the only reason why he helped me after I came home is because of you. That's the only reason. And she's like, no, your dad and the church and the process, they save people. So no matter what I believe, they helping people right now. And Fernando say, how? By selling lies? They selling a pipe dream for people who ain't gonna even make it in. And she think this is all about her. Like, oh, you don't believe that I could do it? You ain't got no faith in me, This ain't about you, woman. This not about you. But he like, look her, girl. If you go, you will die. She said, look her. If I die, then so be it. At least I won't be a quitter like you. I'm like, well, damn. See, that's why she could die. She could die a long, slow death for me. I don't like her. Anyway, Renan wakes up to a transmission that's sent by Michele. And Ivana is excited, but she thinks there's nothing really there in the message. And Silas is back with the other members of the cause trying to pick who the new suicide bomber was going to be. And he is like, he's so like Gloria to me. Like, she is so dedicated, so gung-ho, so brainwashed about the process. I feel that Silas is the exact same way about the cause. He is taking orders from a dead man or from somebody who they think is dead. This dead man put it in a letter to kill everybody if I die. That's some cold shit right there. So he following, why you just ain't being a leader yourself and following your own mind instead of following what a dead man says to do? It's like he can't see no other way. He is Gloria. That's exactly who Silas is to me. So Natalia, she is the one that is picked to be the suicide bomber. She's the girl who did the fraud thing with Joana. And for the cause, he like, this is for the cause, this is for the cause. And Joana is like, I'm not done with this. I'm not, and she must not be done with this either because she crying. And the girl is like, I'm only crying because this is going to be sweet revenge for me. After what they did to my sister, after she failed the process, made her feel like she wasn't a failure, I'm getting my revenge by taking these mofos out. These are happy tears you seeing, girl. Well, while they talking, Ivana runs in like, hey, we got something here. One of the infiltrators radioed in. We got something. Silas ain't impressed though. He was like, He takes the recording and shatters it. He like, after a whole doggone year, no, they have been brainwashed. They have bought into the illusion of the offshore. No, they are not on our side. They didn't take no whole year to contact us. So this is a trap. Which he's right, but you know. So he like, I don't need to listen to them. But Silas is a hothead. Sometimes you need to calm down, bro, and look at all the avenues of how the information is coming to you. So Joana tell him, look, I didn't join the cause to kill people. This infiltrator may be more valuable than a bomb. So why don't we look into it? There got to be another way. Silas is like, what's the other way? I've been waiting on you to give me this bright idea ever since you got here. What's your big plan? You ain't got one? I ain't think so. All right, moving on. So Fernando rolls up to a dude who has a registration tag, and he attempts to block the signal of the data that's being transmitted, and it worked. So Joana tries to convince Ivanka, look here, we should go rogue. Me and you together, fuck the rest of them, let's go do this. I think we need to go find their mode. But Ivana's like, that's not how it works around here. We a team. We move as a unit. Okay, so she say, and even if we didn't, like, the tape is destroyed. Like, Silas, like, busted that stuff up. But Joana was like, no, I got somebody who could fix it. We know what she's talking about, old Fernando. So she's like, look here, I know how hard it was to get Rafael to turn and to join the cause. Trust me, it's worth a try. And I think that kind of like made Ivana see that Joana might be lending into some type of truth here, because she didn't know that Joana knew that Rafael was an infiltrator. So, she's like, okay, she might have something here. Rafael gets his assignment and he not out in the field. They gonna send his butt to the actual building of the process. And he gonna be watched like a hawk there. He not gonna be able to move about like he want to. So he tries to convince Marcella to allow him to switch post. And she like, what, for your boo? We ain't on vacation here. No, go on somewhere with that. Well, one of the dudes, Marcio, I think it was his name, he got the ARU post that Rafael wanted, and he's confused, like, why the hell would you want to go there? Why would you want to be around all them shitty ass, dusty, trifling people? And Rafael looked like him. What? He looked exactly how I felt. Like, really, dude? These are our friends and family members. And now they dusty, trifling people. They shitty people. Like, for real? You was just them last year, bro. But this is how you think about them? So, okay. So, Marcio goes off and take his little shower. And, yeah. Rafael do his thing. He slipped him a little Mickey. It gave him the shits. Now, who the shitty one, bro? Okay. So, Fernando radios Gloria, trying to get her back on his good side again. And while he chatting with her, Joana sneak up behind him abruptly into the transmission. So Gloria look out the window, and right at that point he closed the curtains, but she still can see the shadows of two people in the room. And he tell her, look, I think I'm on to something. To tell Joana this, I think I'm on to something, and I got a way to stop them without a bomb. So we're gonna wipe all their data. And once the data is gone, the process can happen. That's how they know how old you are. That's how they know who passed the test. That's how they know, like, who turned 20, or they know everything about us through this chip. And I can erase all that information. So he like, you just got to get somebody in there to do the job. And Joana is like, I think I can do that. I think I got somebody. So she produces to him the tape, the recording. She's like, you got to fix it though, So his dad stopped him on his way out, and he is posting up another warning poster for Joana. Like, hey, you know her? Did she go in with you? He's like, oh, nah, she don't look familiar to me. But look here, I'm not here to be your puppet anyway. So go on here with them as dad. Michele ready to go on her job, and Ezekiel modifies her little registration chip behind her ear so he could talk to her, but at the same time he can hear everything that's going on as well. So he gives her something to deactivate the bomb, and if she does it successfully, he claims he's going to set her brother free. Well, he then takes her to the sink and does that little drowning routine, so her ass can get her head in the game, is basically what he's saying. He's pleasantly pleased. I hope they don't make them a couple. Ugh. So, even though Ezekiel is on the bad side, he's in the process, I actually like him as the villain, and I don't like Michele, so I wouldn't want them to be together. I don't. Anyway, Gloria peeps that Fernando is leaving out with someone, and Rafael ends up on assignment to the ARU. Eliza's like, what happened to Marcio? What you do to him? And he's deep in doo-doo right now, literally and figuratively speaking. While he's out about in town, he notices Michele creeping through, dressed like a little inlander. And what you up to, girl, is what he thinking. So Joana takes Fernando's back to the cause headquarters, and together they decipher what the message is saying. You know what I'm saying? Rafael has to figure out a way to disable his tracking device. So he pretends that he got jumps. He's like banging his head up against the doggone wall, and then it drops his helmet and leaves on the ground. Well, Rafael then takes off after Michele, right? So back at the call center, Joana and Fernando, they figure out that the code is a meeting point. It's like in the sewers. But Joana can't go because the cause is out there. I mean, not the cause. The process is out there, and she is wanted. So Fernando gotta go. And as they leave, guess who there? La Gloria. You can't convince her now, bro, that you are not with the cause. He's steady saying, I'm not with them, but I gotta help Joana. And she's like, that's the chick that's wanted. She all over the place. You with the cause. I don't fuck with you no more. Come with me. Come with me. Do it for me. Do it because of me, Fernando. Girl, you just would not go to the process for Fernando. So why would he go somewhere with you? Because you're saying it's you. Girl, bye. Go on somewhere with that. Anyway, she give him an ultimatum, like, either you come with me or you would never communicate with me again. She holding up the little transistor radio, and he like, look, her, I'm sorry, girl, you just gonna have to do what you gotta do, but I'm doing this for you. So she dropped the little radio on the ground and runs off, probably crying and stuff. I don't like her. Anyway, when Joana goes back to the calls and Fernando is stopped by a security member and questioning what he doing out there with the radio. No, Joana got the other one that Gloria dropped. So she's like radioing him like, hey, what's going on? Who you see? Who you see? So he tells the security detail, like, look, her, I'm delivering food. I got the radio so I can listen to the church sermon. My daddy's the preacher. Luckily, the girl gets called away because she's about to go through his bag to find out if he got any comedian in his bag. Well, he goes to the meeting point and sees Michele. Michele, it's one of them two. Anyway, she is shocked to see her old boo. Like, I didn't think I was going to ever see you again. He was like, I didn't think I was going to see you either. Wonder how Gloria would have felt about that meetup. Well, anyway, in the meantime, somebody has entered the warehouse where Joana is at, and she is ready. She picking up this 2x4. She about to go in. But it's Ivana. Thank goodness it's Ivana. And she tells her, look, her, Silas is going after the infiltrator. He done picked up y'all radio transmission, and he is out there. So when she learns that Michele learns that Fernando is working with the cause, she is shocked. First she thought that she just ran into her old boo. No, he's the one that's coming there to meet you, girl. So she slipped right back into her old double agent mind, like, take me to your leader, take me to your leader. Well, back at the process, Ezekiel has identified Fernando's voice. And Silas identified Michele's face because he got Michele and Rafael's pictures. And yeah. This bad on both ends. It's bad coming from every end. And she like, she's still like, take me to your leader, take me to your leader. No worries, girl. Joana tries to warn Fernando like, hey, get out of there, get out of there. But Silas is like, the leader is here. It starts lighting him up. You know what I'm saying? He misses though. He misses, but he almost get her ass. Joana radios Fernando's again, like gets no response. And then she hears somebody at the door and she thinks it's them. She run her. It's like, stop dead in her tracks. When Rafael walks his ass in her, she's like, what the fuck are you doing here? And he like, Ivana, what the fuck is she doing here? You know what I'm saying? Ivana pulled that gun on him like, oh, whoa. Why you dressed like that, homie? Why you dressed like the enemy? So, as he tell her that Michele is the one not to be trusted. She is a traitor. She gonna contact y'all. She gonna tell y'all some lies, but she is on Ezekiel's side. And Fernando and Michele rush in right when he finished up. Everybody lock guns like bam, bam, bam. I be damned if Ezekiel ain't on the other end of that transmission and pick up Rafael's voice. I am too mad that he know that Rafael is with the cause. I be damned. I was mad. I wanted to record this video last week for y'all so I can tell y'all how mad I was. I don't know how they gonna get out of this deep doo-doo stuff here. But I don't trust Michele. I don't trust her at all. Don't trust her at all. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode if y'all have watched it too. Leave your comments down in the comment section. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. That way I can be recognized on YouTube for doing 3% recaps and reviews. Again, I'm going to be doing these weekly, but I will post episode 4 sometime tonight. So that way you can watch it tonight or in the morning, or if you're in a different time zone, you can watch it today. Whatever, you know. Thank y'all for coming back. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.